about to start the preparation of Ekpase Ofufuwa, as commonly called in our local language. Now we are going into the introduction of the ingredients for preparing Ekpase Ofufuwa. Beans, called idi in our local language. This is pepper, called epoko in our local language. Also called akarodo in Yoruba language. This is another type of pepper. It is greenish in nature. We call it epoko keke in our local language. This is garden egg, called ekpe in our local language. Okay. Another type of garden egg, we call it ekpe in our local language. This is okra. We call it egbile in our local dialect. This is jute leaf. We call it oyoyo in our local dialect. Yoruba call it ewedu. This is red oil. We call it amunoyanya in our local language. This is banana leaf. We use it for wrapping the ekpase. This is table salt, called obu in our local language. These are the pots we use for the cooking of the ekpase. We call it ocho-otele in our local language. These are the basin we are going to use in dishing the ekpase. We call it ebasia in our local language. These are the pistol. We call it abuwa in our local language. This is axis. We call it ewuru in our local language. Sit down and relax. Watch how we are going to make use of these ingredients for the preparation of Ekpase Ofufuwa. Thank you.
Music.
Now we have finished the grinding of beans. Add water for easy turning because the beans is thick. It will not be easy for us to turn.
Okay, no.
This now I'm adding salt. Why the turning still continue? Though the turning is so rigorous, but then we have to turn it to ascertain that it looks like a puff, but it has to rise like a puff. If it's not in puff form, there's no how we can wrap it in beans. Continue. And it takes a rigorous act to turn the ekpase. As you can see, it's much. You cannot turn it easily without adding water. That is why we add water initially. So I've added salt to it now, and that salt will help bringing out the foam to look like very light in shape. Like when you mix the flour and you leave it for a while to rise. So the same thing is applicable to Ekpase Ofufuwa. If the beans is not rise enough to ascertain that it is really okay, you cannot wrap the Ekpase. Thank you. This is the banana leaf for the wrapping of the Ekpase. So we have to raise it because of dust. This is one wrap of Ekpase. It's a sample of one wrap of Ekpase.
Hold on.
Which is known as Ewu in our local language. Now we are going to use it to rub the back of the pot for easy wash. Before we start mixing the ashes, we added water, little water, detergent, and soap.
Wave Beats music.
Can we have a picture of the detergent you use? Is there any detergent you can use? Or what?
Any detergent can be used.
Okay.
We
Now,
decided to use this.
okay, you now have to mix it up with
Mix it up with
the ashes.
red oil and water.
Okay, you added water, the detergent, and red oil with the ashes, of course, right?
Yes.
Then you mix them together.
Yes.
So, what are you going to? What is the purpose of that?
Purpose is to use it for rubbing of the pot.
All right.
By the time we finish cooking with the pot will be easy.
To watch, right?
Wash.
Okay, that's good. If that is the case, can you start applying it, start the application so that we can see exactly what you mean? Now, you said the essence of rubbing that is for easy wash, right? For easy wash, that's after cooking. Okay, so that the pot can turn back to the original position. Okay, that's good. Now you have the wrap Ekpase inside the basin that was earlier introduced. Of course, this is the essence of the basin, to contain the wrap ones before conveying it to the pot. Now, after having a full in the basin, it's now conveyed to where they now have to put them in the pot. They will arrange it in the pot on fire. Of course, you can see her still smearing the mixture. That is to say, the ashes, the detergent, the red oil, and water on the side of the pot. And of course, we were told that the essence of it is to make it easier for the wash. Now, supposing you want to make this Ekpase Ofufuwa in your own homes and at convenience, you may not necessarily have to go through this process she's going through. You can use your own pot, and you may not need to smear the sides with this concoction, if I may say. If you are using gas, you may not have the smoke around the sides of the pot that will make it very hard to wash. So you can use your own pot, your own home pot, using your gas to still achieve the same purpose. Thank you. Well, as a matter of fact, if I must just be very honest about this, using the local leaf, if you are not used to it or you don't undergo some training with these local people, it may not be easy. Of course, you can still achieve the same process by using an alternative means. That is to say, maybe like Santana leather. You fetch some, just like they are dishing out now. You fetch some and put inside the leather and achieve the same process. So it's okay. If you can't use this native leaf, you can as well use your Santana leaf. It's still welcome. Thank you. Now, of course, since it is from the village setting, they are making this Ekpase Ofufuwa. They are doing it in a very local way, in a village kind of. You can see them breaking firewood, trying to set the fire. Then afterwards, put the pot on it and the cooking commences. You may not necessarily have to go through this kind of rigorous way of preparing the Ekpase Ofufuwa, as fondly called. Now, like right there in the cities, you can use your gas and still achieve the same purpose. Thank you. I want to show you the pot and specifically the inside. Possibly you might see something very strange to you. I'm going to explain the essence of that strange thing you see. Yes, inside the pot you can see some sticks, some pieces sticks, well arranged or scattered at the base of the pot. It doesn't show, it's not in any way related to any form of sacrilege, but then it is just to avoid the burning of the Ekpase, of course, that is contained in a leaf. If you don't arrange that, with time, as the heat begins to, as the fire begins to heat up the Ekpase contained inside the leaf start getting burnt. So to avoid that, you just need to arrange some things like this, sticks, broken pieces or whatever. I don't know what you can substitute it for. I don't know, maybe some kind of wooden things put at the base before you start laying the Ekpase Ofufuwa. We'll see when we come arranging the Ekpase, we'll still show you the way they are arranged, well arranged in the pot. The process of setting the fire is still on. You can see just trying to lighting up the fire in a very local way. Now you can see water is added to the pot, and you just have to use your discretion in knowing the quantity of water you should add. Not that much water, just small water. If you look at the size of the pot and look at the quantity of water that you have inside now, it will tell you the quantity you use when you want to prepare your own, just small quantity. And with these small sticks, maybe you can use other things for improvisation. It depends on what you want to achieve. Now the essence, like I said earlier, is to prevent the burning of the Ekpase, that will later be contained in the pot. it will not, because with time the water will get dry, and without the help of these sticks that you have, these small sticks, the thing will be hitting the ekpase directly and it will be burning it. So this one is serving as a cushion to the ekpase between the pot and the ekpase, so that it doesn't necessarily allow the ekpase to get burnt. I hope you understand what I'm trying to talk about. Now you can see they are picking the ekpase one by one and putting them in the pot. Now it is ekpase. Ekpase, as fondly called in our local dialect. Now they will first cook the ekpase. It's ekpase now. They said Ekpase Ofufuwa, don't forget the subject. The subject is preparation of Ekpase Ofufuwa, but it's not yet Ekpase Ofufuwa, it is ekpase. Now it will be cooked as ekpase. Ekpase that does not have oil in it. It is raw ekpase, no oil, no any form of ingredient, just the grounded beans that was mixed as we watched earlier, and now served in the leaf, wrapped, and now they are settling it in the pot now. They will heat it for some time, for some minutes. At the end of the day, when it is done, they will start bringing them out, and we will go to the next process that will turn it into Ekpase Ofufuwa. You will still see that process. Now it's ekpase, ekpase opa, as fondly called in our local dialect. Now it's slicing of the okra. We have shown it before. Now they are slicing it. So it's going to form part of the soup ingredients that will be used in the mixing of the ekpase. That will later transform it into Ekpase Ofufuwa. Just watch. If you watch the slicing of the okra, it's not sliced into small bits, but like you have one that is cut into like 3 parts. Maybe we get to understand why it is sliced into those big sizes. Let's keep watching. Well, the singular reason why it's cut into big bits, not smaller bits, is for it that once it's packaged and cooked, it doesn't get melted such that when you are mixing it with the real ekpase, it might end up disappearing in it. So you must actually see the impact of the okra on the ekpase, You understand? So you identify that, among the mixture there was an okra. So that is the essence of cutting into bigger bits rather than in smaller bits. Now the garden egg needs to be washed. Of course, it was mentioned among the ingredients earlier at the beginning of the introduction. So now we are washing them now, at least to remove the dirt and other things that may cause unhealthiness. So we have to wash it, and after washing them, we will see the next line of action. Thank you. Now it's time to slice the garden egg. As you can see, the method of slicing is very simple. Just cut them into bits. Now, this is potash. It's going to be added to the okra. The reason is to make it softer. Now, It is added to the okra, and of course, water added to it to soak the potash into the okra. Yes, it is time to wash one of the ingredients as well. That's the oil leaf, commonly known as ewedu in Yoruba language. It has earlier been mentioned among the ingredients. So after washing, you will see the next line of action. Yes, we are add the potash. Now potash is added to the ewedu leaf. That is called oyoyo in our own language. You add potash and mix it up with it. The reason for adding it to potash is to make it softer by the time it gets to fire. It will make it soft, very, very soft. You get the leaves weakened and therefore becoming softer. You ensure you turn it very well. Mix it so much to making the potash circulate around the areas of the leaves. The first process of the making of Ekpase Ofufuwa has been completed. From beans to Ekpase now, and from Ekpase they will now turn it into Ekpase Ofufuwa. So this is what you can see now. They are removing the leaves, well boiled, well cooked, and they are just getting prepared for the next line of action. Well, let me just quickly add this. There are two ways to enjoy the Ekpase Ofufuwa. The other one is turned into Ekpase Ofufuwa, and the other one is left, cut into lumps. Then you get the soup separate. In fact, when you start working that, some other people prefer that, like me in person. I like that one to I prefer that one to the one they turn into Ekpase Ofufuwa. I'm sure we are going to practicalize the two. Both the one that is turned into Ekpase Ofufuwa and the one that is left in lumps, and start eating it with the soup separate, just like eating yam and stew. We're going to practicalize it, definitely. So the choice becomes yours, which of them you prefer. But of course, I will tell you that both of them are very, very sweet, depending on your preference. Now, they have started the process of breaking the Ekpase. Turning it from lumps to pieces. Just watch and see. Yeah. The pistol is used to mash the lumps so that it can actually get broken to the desired pieces that's required. So this is how you prepare it.
Take a break into smaller particles.
Yes. You match it well with the pistol. Now, let me quickly respond to some of the questions that might just strike one's mind, especially the viewers. One may ask, when you put water, the first set of water you put inside the pot before you start arranging the ekpase inside the pot. You keep putting fire until the water dries. If it dries, you may likely have to add another water. But how do you ascertain that the ekpase is done? You try to hit the back of the ekpase like this. You tap it. When you tap it and the ekpase bounces back, you will know that it is done. So when you get to that level, then you have to drop the pot and start packing out the ekpase. Yes, water was put into an empty pot. You allow it to boil. After it starts boiling, you now pour in the garden egg. You know, earlier we talked about the big garden egg. We have the smaller ones that were bitter, and the pepper too, the green small pepper. So everything you add into the water, and you cover it and allow it to boil, continue to boil until it gets softer. Before you try to add the other ingredients like okra and the ewedu leaf, which is oyoyo in our own native dialect. So, wow. This is the ekpase that has been mashed into smaller particles. You know, they've mashed it very well, and it's turned to this level we are seeing now. And this is the process of making Ekpase Ofufuwa. So we are almost getting there. Just stay back and watch. Now they are adding the ewedu leaf, the ewedu or whatever you call it, but it's called oyoyo in our own dialect. They are adding it to the other ingredients that were initially added to the water. Now the mixture you are having now is, or the combination you are having now is the garden egg, the bigger ones, the smaller ones that are bitter, the small pepper, and this leaf that we call oyoyo in our dialect, the ewedu leaf. That's the mixture we have in the pot now. They will also cover it again and allow it to boil. And by the time we open it, you will see that all would have been melting. I mean, just getting softer. That's what I mean to say. It would have been softened so that they can proceed with the next line of action. Thank you. You can see where I put the leaf. Now you need to cover the leaf, cover the ingredients that were mixed together. You cover it with this banana leaf. One may ask, what is the reason? Is to allow vapor from escaping from it. With that, it will make it faster so that it can, you know, get heated up quickly and soften. That's the essence. You can see it being turned now. You are turning it. In the matching, you must be very careful, and as you just bring it hot from the pot, start matching it. Start breaking it into pieces. Otherwise, if you allow it to get cold, it might be very difficult. Very difficult, which is nearly impossible to get them broken into this form of pieces. So you must note that.
Look, honestly speaking, anybody that is a diabetic patient, he will be loving to eat this. Pregnant women that
this one now is what? Ewedu,
garden eggs,
and all that.
Yes.
We have 2 types of egg. There's that of like that.
Maybe the one that you cannot eat raw. I mean that you cannot eat.
We call it Ekpase. That is what you are hearing.
You must use this broom.
You are disappointing me. I thought you people could do well now.
To mix it very well
Why?
so that the thing can blend together. Then blend it together is you make it how do I say it? Makes it draw. By doing this what she's doing now, makes it draw well. You understand? Yes, there is need to use this kind of hard, short broom. It's for the proper mixing, and besides to make it draw well, and to blend everything together, soften it, and it becomes uniform in a way. So that's the reason of. And this way again you need to turn it. This is what you keep doing until you are satisfied with the blending. Liquid. Yes, now they are adding oil to the ingredients now, which has turned, of course, into a soup for the Ekpase. The combination of the soup and the Ekpase itself is what we call Ekpase Ofufuwa, which of course is very sweet because of its delicacies. Yes, that's salt that they are adding. That's salt. So this is the Now the cooking is complete now. You have a taste of this. Wow. It's so delicious. Somebody is already testifying to this.
Delicious.
Very well. Very well.
I want to get on it.
Here are the contestants for The eating of Ekpase Ofufuwa. We're giving a video clip of
Magongo Owiya 2023 is here. The first edition of Ekpase Ofufuwa competition. My brothers and sisters, jam your hands together to welcome this innovate. Jam your hands together. Please jam your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome. Like I said, this is the first edition. If you look at it very well, the contestants are well seated, well dressed, with purple outfit, while the officials have red on top, black. Any other official you see is a counterfeit. Any other contestant you see is a counterfeit. So, join your hands together to welcome these gentlemen and ladies that are ready to eat Ekpase Ofufuwa. We are at it again. This is the first edition. We have never witnessed such before. And because we are here today, you are going to catch fun, a lot of fun. I came across one of the contestants a few days ago, and I accosted him and said, I am going to compete. And he said, my brother, if you try and who can fail. I started wondering, what do you mean by who can fail? I said, there is a technique that you don't just come into a competition like this. And I told him I'm going to use sponge. I'll use sponge to flush myself so that at the end of the day I can eat more. He laughed, smiled, and went away. Today I'm going to see that man. There's my brother here, he's not here yet. But I can see beautiful ladies and gentlemen seated. You are all welcome, sir. You are all welcome now. And my dear brothers and sisters, you are all welcome. The chief organizer of this program, I will let you know later on. But when I called him this morning, he called me this morning rather. And he said the MC, I said yes sir. He said you are going to a competition like this. What will be your outfit? What is going to be your dressing code? And I said, I am a Nigerian. I am from Magongo. I know what I'll put on. He said no. He ordered for a suit for me. He ordered for a suit for me, and I look at the weather and I said, for this hot weather, who will wear suit? I've been alive. Ayodele Ayola, Mrs. Ayodele Ayola, as one of the judges also. We have Ivy Patrick. You're welcome, Miss Ayodele Ayola. We must have this. You jam your hand at this man. Shop the Ekpase Ofufuwa. Have you eaten this Ekpase Ofufuwa? They were not really satisfied. They started scrambling over the pot of Ekpase Ofufuwa. They brought it out and then they scrambled over it and they ate it. Because of this, our brother based in United States of America had this story and said, no, we must project this. We must do this thing and see who can eat Ekpase Ofufuwa in Magongo. My brother, my sister, this man I want to introduce is a humble man, a philanthropist, a man that believes so much in the development of Magongo, a man of his words. When he promised you, he never fails. He believes so much in the youths. He wants to develop Magongo, and so he came about this program and said, no, I'm going to project this Ekpase Ofufuwa. They will soon arrive. The plane bringing them will soon arrive here now. We may the aeroplane can land there, but I'm not going to aeroplane. Our brother is based in the United States of America. Before I call his name, DJ, take it back. DJ, give me music to welcome that man. Before I mention the name, begin to play this music. Begin to play. Clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Clap your hands, please. Come on, clap your hands. Yes. I have the pleasure to introduce for you the organizer of this program, Mr. and Mrs. Balogun. Let us clap our hands together. This man is a philanthropist. He has helped so many people. He believes in the development of Magongo, and that is why he came up with such a project. Please, Mr. and Mrs. Balogun, based in the United States of America, we appreciate you. We are so grateful. We say Mr. Mike Balogun and the wife. They are great people, honest people. If I call people 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now they'll come out and testify for what they have been doing for them and Magongo at life. So once again, we appreciate you, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Balogun. Thank you and God bless you. Michael and the wife. Both of you will not regret sponsoring this program. Progress forever, and backward never. Thank you. Yes, before we proceed, I want to call on our venerable Owiya Osese to lead us in the opening prayer, sir.
We ask that you take preeminence of every segment of this program in the name of Jesus. Father, as we start, we ask that you start with us in the name of Jesus. And at the termination of this exercise, we will cause our hearts to be gladdened in you and our lip rejoices. Thank you because you have heard us. For in Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed.
It is a special meal. You don't just wake up one day and say you are going to eat Ekpase Ofufuwa today. No. You prepare towards it 2 or 3 days because of the ingredients. A woman will not just wake up in the morning and say I'm going to eat Ekpase Ofufuwa. No. First and foremost, you need ekpase, iti. That is beans. Either the small one, the white one, and whichever. Beans. You buy your beans, keep it down. You need to prepare the ingredients. You need ingredients like okra, ebile. You need soup. It's a variety of what you call oyoyo. Many people today don't know what a pesu is, but I want to tell you it's also a vegetable. Just as you have oyoyo, or Yoruba call it ewedu. You have ewedu. If you don't see oyoyo, you use a pesu. Prefer a pesu. Then among them you need garden egg. And what do you call the other one? Apple or gonna be apple now? Apple. You need apple. It's like garden egg, but you can't eat that one raw. Just like you eat garden egg raw, you can't eat the other variety raw, except it is boiled and added into it. So you need that, which is apple. You need apple. You need a soup, ebile or oyoyo. Am I right? I want to tell you that by the time you prepare this soup, we don't add Maggi. No. I have Maggi. Maggi has destroyed so many people's lives today. In this soup, you don't need Maggi at all. We don't put Maggi. All you need is just salt. Salt to taste, and that is all. And then you need a lot of oil to prepare the soup. How do you prepare this? It is beans. You soak it for a while, for about 20 minutes. You don't soak it as if you want to prepare my no. You soak it for about 20 minutes and you go for grinding. By grinding, you don't grind it twice. You only grind it once in an engine. But if you are using your hands to grind, like our ancient mothers, by then no engine, they use their hands to grind these beans. Have it soaked for about 20 minutes. They don't grind it as smooth as you have in preparing my no. And then the work. As soon as you grind it, then you start the work. Well, how do you work? You start what? Turning. You have to turn this to a certain level that will produce what you really want. Or else, if you just prepare it like my mind, you get a zero answer. So there's a special way of turning this. Sam Ekpase says here now. You turn it so much that yes, you discover that what you have is different from just preparing ordinary ekpase. Then you put it on the fire without adding oil. You wrap it either on leaf or nylon, which we use today. But in those days, they use leaves, either banana leaves or cocoa leaf. They tie it, put it on the fire for so long a period of time. Having done this, you bring it down. And then you start preparing the ingredient. Another ingredient you need so much is Green pepper. Green pepper, not the red one, it's green pepper. Samega, then when you do it, you use what we call okokon, not ishibi okokon, when you want to eat this meal, you don't use spoon. No, all you need to do is to what? Wash your hands. Almost of backward, you melo. Samega, we made a little lupa. I cannot be the soup in your it's a seafood, just like snail. I will tear it go. But preferably you use your hands. Well, you see, you break out some more. Uba be so I can compete now. Near zero, Uba Nekijama, Uba Nekijama. So you can see that is the prepared Ekpase Ofufuwa already. They want to go and show the Ekpase Ofufuwa to the judges so that they see and confirm that yes, it's well prepared. My cameraman, please cover that. Show it to the cameraman, please. Show it to the cameraman. For this competition, we have a scale that is readily available on the table, and we have the same plate, plastic they are going to use to eat this Ekpase. That is the cameraman showing us what Ekpase Ofufuwa, what is special meal in the land of Magongo. As soon as this is ready, they will serve these foods on the plastic rubber, take it to the scale, so that no competitor will complain that here this is more, this is slow. So that is it for now. But then we want to take the address of the chairman, Mr. Bedun Fadipe, please. You have to give us a chairman's speech briefly.
I want to use this avenue to appreciate Balogun, the sponsor of this program. On behalf of MDA, National and Home, every branches in Nigeria and diaspora, we want to thank Mr. Balogun and family for organizing this beautiful competition. And I believe by his grace, we will continue to sponsor and promote this, our traditional food. This is just the beginning, and I know it will not end there. It will continue to grow in Jesus' name. Whenever he got the money to sponsor this program, God, in his infinite power, will continue to replenish his pockets. Please abide by the rules, stay calm, watch, and you will see a very justifiable competition. We have a good judge here, and I believe by this, Ekpase Ofufuwa will not end. No matter how it goes by, that we continue to promote and eat Ekpase Ofufuwa. I got to better to eat this hero. Thank you, Chairman. Now we are going to call the judges.
He wants the competition to be hitch-free. Nobody is cheated, no favoritism, and no influencing. As a result of all our judges are imported from outside of the Magongo community. I have the singular honor and privilege to introduce to you Mr. Patrick Onaivi. He's a businessman. He's from Edo State, and he's based in Lokoja. Mr. Patrick Onaivi, please can you stand up for recognition? With him is head of department dean in Kogi State Polytechnic. Is eastern flank of Kogi State. And we also have Miss Ayodele Ayola. She's from Ogun State, and she's serving her fatherland in Kogi State. Thank you very much, you are welcome. And also, we have Mrs. Onaivi, who is assisting the judges there for us. Is the better half of Mr. Onaivi. She doesn't need too much introduction of the food while we are waiting for the competition to start proper. Thank you very much.
Balogun, the man that believes so much in Magongo culture. He believes so much that yes, he spent his personal belonging to make sure that this competition comes to be. Let us clap once again for Mr. and Mrs. Michael Balogun, based in the United States of America. Thank you. The judges, like the chairman said, are not even from Magongo. They are here so that nobody will complain that yes, Urani Uremo, Urani Shitimu. No, they are invited from outside. Mr. James Boy, one of the elders forum, you are very much welcome, sir. We have a seat for you, sir. Come and sit down with us here, sir. Mr. James Boy is one of the elders forum of MDA, Magongo Development Association. You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, we are waiting for the judges to weigh this food before they start eating. They will serve it, and the usher should please go there with the plate while they serve. The contestant, I want to suggest, should not even come out. The official should get there. Take covering the people. You are covering the audience, please. I beg you in the name of God. We don't want to make it rowdy. We have a special cameraman that is covering this occasion. Please dress back and let the audience see what is going on. So I beg you, honor yourself, respect yourself. I beg you, the official to please take charge. Tell them if you are not an official, leave the stage for us. Okay, I beg you. Just leave the stage, please, for now. Please, I beg you. God will honor you. Please, if you are not invited to cover this occasion, leave the stage and allow the audience to see what is going on. I beg you. I beg you all. We don't want to make it rowdy, please. And as soon as they finish weighing, they will go back to their seats before the competition itself starts. Yes. That is the weighing. Yes. Leave the stage if you are not invited to cover this occasion. To avoid rousiness, please. We beg you all. Let us cooperate. Somebody else, somewhere else, spend this money to organize this program. We want you to say no. Please, I beg you, I'm sorry, don't be offended, please. Sorry, please. We don't want here to be rowdy, I beg you. You can zoom it wherever you are and you cover, not coming to the stage, please. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. You can stay apart and camera them, not coming to the stage, please. We don't want here to be rowdy. Thank you. The contestant, nobody should touch that food until you are ordered to do so. Nobody should touch it. Nobody should touch it. That is the way. That is the way of the Ekpase Ofufuwa. Add more to that.
here. We have contested over the years when we were younger. And I saw this as it's a small thing. You people are, this is not a eating competition. They have just asked you to come and eat. My oga there finished a bucket, small bucket. He finished it in his own time. You know, those days we used to eat. These are ones are Indomie. A small thing, they are already satisfied. Me, myself, I ate 3/4 of a bucket in a competition like this. And that is why you see we are not fat. Our stomachs are flat. Check the lady there.
Except my own.
Look at our brother too. I'm sure he has been eating it for a long time. So what we want to do today is 4.5 grams. All of you, and you will finish this in 5 minutes. In your mouth.
After we ask you to stop.
When we say stop and you are still chewing, and you will still chew, we allow you to chew after 2 minutes. But you must not put anything inside. Every contestant must stop when the judge says stop. Don't put your hand inside the plate. Like we say, the surface must be clean and free of food particles. So check yourself. Don't allow anybody to drop food particles in front of you. Is that clear? So guard your place. Don't allow anybody to drop food particles beside you. At no point should regurgitation take place in any contestant. If you throw up and you vomit it, you know the Romans, they eat a lot. When they eat and their stomach is full, they will go to the side, they will put their hand in their mouth, they will vomit. When they vomit, they come back and eat. It is not accepted here. So that is why we gave you water. Some of us, our throats are dry. We will drink water, we will eat, we will drink water. So please, we don't want your... If you finish eating, just raise your hand and we will show in 5 minutes. Once again, like we said, the duration is 5 minutes.
You can see my brothers and sisters dropping this food at Ekpase Ofufuwa. Please take good care. Hello, go back, please, go back. Don't distract them now. Go back and give them space. I beg this document to take time. Put them back and give them space. They need air. Please take it easy. Eat as much as you can. I beg you, I beg, give them space. They need air. They need air. They need air. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Ekpase Ofufuwa started. 5 minutes. 5 minutes is what we give to you. After this, we're coming back to wait. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. The more you get water, the more you get strong. That is the secret of Ekpase Ofufuwa. The more you drink water, you are able to be yourself. That is what I'm giving you a secret now. You better avoid taking water. Yes. It will affect you. Take it easy. Hello, abeg. Let the security man come and please. Abeg, come and drink this without one. I don't know why. Magongo people, give them space. Give them space. Give them space. I beg you. They need air. Give them space. Please move back now. I beg you. Now, our people move back. Let them have space. I beg. You can stay there and zoom your camera to see them. They need air. What's up there? What's up on them? Those social number one. They are deep. Take it easy. Take it easy. Sorry if you're not. Where is my security? Please go out. Go out if you're not invited as a cameraman. Stay somewhere else and video them, please. Okay, I beg. Please. Go out and video them. Zoom your camera and video them. I beg you in the name of God. They need that. Take it easy. Take it easy. That is Ekpase Ofufuwa competition. What is the problem? I'm a little bit to go. Everybody should step back. That is the Ekpase Ofufuwa competition. Ekpase Ofufuwa competition. Move back, please, and zoom video them. I beg you all, they need air. They need air. They need air. They need a better cooker. They are our brothers sisters. They need air. Easy, 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 easy. What's the fun of the there? Easy. Please, please, please. Give them way. Give them way. Give them way. Give them way. I hope my cameraman is stopping there. Give them way. Easy. 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 Ekpase Ofufuwa competition. Magongo Owiya 2023. We are just again. A new innovation. We have started this. This is the first edition. Look back. Look back. Look back. Look back. Look back. What is it? Look back, please.
goodwill messages at Ghana. The first person is Mrs. Tamika. Give us your goodwill message and tell us what we have to talk about.
Hello. We are gradually coming to the end of the program.
To appreciate the organizers of this great and wonderful event. I'm really happy that I'm part of what is happening. For the very first time in the history of Owiya Osese Magongo community. In fact, I am very, very, very happy. Thank God that I'm privileged to be part of this. And that the purpose why this has been organized is definitely going to be achieved. Even by the people that are organizing, that is Mr. Michael and Mr. Owiya Balogun. I really appreciate them for this great opportunity that is given to us. A greater height in the name of Jesus.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be here this afternoon to witness the Ekpase Ofufuwa eating competition. This is an innovation since Owiya celebration has taken place in Magongo. It is the first of its kind. And I want to, on behalf of the community, appreciate those who are behind this innovation. I'm told some of the Balogun based in the US are the sponsors of this program. I am sure most of us, all of us that are here now, will have had a very nice time being part of this innovation. And I pray that as we go on, other innovative activities will also come into the Owiya Osese celebration so as to make the occasion more grandiose. Once again, we wish to say that more grease to the elbows of the organizers and the sponsors. Thank you very much.
One of the elders in our community here. I want to call on Mr. Emmanuel Obapiton.
On existing protocol. A very good evening. You are all welcome to this great group. Actually, this is going to be a very memorable occasion. The first of its kind in this community. And it has given us opportunity. It has given us opportunity to showcase the type of food or diet we used to take. The nourishing food we used to take in this community. I thank each and every one of you for coming to this occasion. And may the good Lord lead you back to your destination safely. Thank you.
On behalf of the family of Mr. and Mrs. Michael Balogun, and on behalf of the organizing committee members, I want to sincerely appreciate our special guests who honored this invitation. I want to thank you all for your various contributions in passing to the success of today's occasion. May I also thank all the spectators after the dancing for the carnival of today still also have fine time to come here to add pep to what has taken place today, being the first of its kind. We want to pray that we shall continue to see more of this every year and much more innovations. May I also thank all those who took time out to start the preparation of the Ekpase Ofufuwa this morning and to make it so delicious that it is, that the contestants are still eating even after the contest. It is unfortunate that our guests are not eating their own. They say it is eating with hand. That's why we didn't give you spoons. So please enjoy the delicacy. And my appreciation will not be ended if I do not appreciate the organizing committee members who started meeting online to make today's occasion the success story that we have here today. I want to thank you very much. And may I also thank our judges who came in all the way from Lokoja purposely to be judges in this event. I want to thank them, and may the good Lord grant them journey mercies back home. And to the contestants, for those of you who lost today, you have not lost eventually because you have eaten our ekpase. And you are still taking the rest home. You have also inherited our bowls. But however, I will still thank you for showing that commitment and the true spirit of sportsmanship. I am happy that the indisputed winner for the men has now come back to life. And smiling, we want to thank God for that and the successful conclusion. Once again, finally, I express our appreciation for the success for the finances put into today's occasion. They have been on us since morning that we started. They are still on us watching this occasion live. And I do know that both Mr. Michael and the beautiful wife will be very, very happy for the successful ending. Once again, I thank all of you for coming, and may the good Lord make us meet here again next year in peace in Jesus' name. We are still waiting the result from the judges, and immediately they are set, we will commence the victory ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Before we give Abigbe Olodumare, the first Abigbe Olodumare is my name. Akobi Oba Ilu Soro Soro. That is my name. When they ask you who is that man that is handling the microphone, tell them his name is Abigbe Olodumare. Akobi Ilu Awon Soro Soro. Because I'm from the land of Ilu Soro Soro. And that is why I can order you to sit down and sit down. If I don't ask you to pray, you dare not come out to pray. If I don't call you, you can't come to the stage to talk. Because my father, who is the king of Ilu Soro Soro, sent me here to come and direct this occasion. He has given me the freedom, the liberty, the authority to speak, and that is why I'm here. So go out and tell them Abigbe Olodumare is in Magongo. If you need me any day, anytime, I'm available. God bless you as we await the results.
The contestants who came from position, I gather from the judges privilege information that some persons were disqualified. But from position of number 4 to 10, we'll go home with a consolation prize of 3,000 naira. While the first position for both the men and the women will go home with a sum of 25,000 naira each. The second place winners for both the male and female will go home with a sum of 20,000 naira. While the third place winners will go home with a sum of 15,000 naira each. Thank you.
Thank you, the chairman. The results from the judges are still being awaited. Please, we need attention here before we depart on various places of entertainment. Total of, you are welcome. Come and present these prizes to the contestant. That is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, and 10th position. Monica Sunday. No, sorry. John Rachel. Is it Johnson or John? Johnson Rachel. to be followed by Monica Sunday. Monica Sunday. And then Paul Margaret. Paul Margaret. Please come back and have the photograph. Come back to the stage and have your photograph. Our audience should please stay in between. We have Adejumo Alaba for the 6th position. And then we have Michael Amos, Israel Thompson, no, and Adamu Sunday, that is the 10th position. Thank you. Israel Iman Adamu Sunday. Thank you for photograph. Among these we have first, second, third. Just stand there and let the cameraman capture you. We have first, second, third. And then you don't have follow to Hello. The will of God. The will of God has been done. Okay, I know. The third position of this competition is Paul Margaret. Who is Paul Margaret? First, how do you feel? I feel happy. Happy. Thank you. However, the third position here goes to Mr. Peter. Just clap for him. That is the third position. Go to the high table. Peter. Michael Raphael Orobuche. That is the second position. The second
celebration. I want to appreciate God Almighty for making this event a very fruitful and a memorable one. I want to also thank Mr. and Mrs. Mike Balogun, the initiator and sponsor of this great event. I want to thank you very much for allowing Magongo people to enjoy a very beautiful and memorable event like this. We pray that God bless you and continue to increase you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. My name is Lori Bayo, and I'm the chairman of the organizing committee of the first edition of the Ekpase Ofufuwa eating competition here in Magongo. I'm very proud to be a member of this history-making event, which is ably financially propelled by Michael and the beautiful wife Balogun to ensure that this thing is a success. When I was communicated upon to be a member of this group, I was elated because this is not the first time that Mike has been calling me to assist in developing or making contribution to the development of Magongo. So this is one of its kind. So I was so happy to be a member and even to be the chairman of the organizing committee. And I'm so happy about the success of it. He is a man who is very prudent with organization. He is somebody who wants everything to be put in place. And he put all of us on our feet to ensure that we put everything in place to ensure that this place is a success. It is a very good way to work, and I think I've even gained a lot from the discussion within on the organization of this and what we have achieved today. Now, I really want to thank that family, Michael and the wife, for all they have done. Even at the tail end of the beginning, at the beginning of this, they sent again consolation prizes to those who are not winning. And I think it is a thing to applaud. So I really appreciate them, and all I will request of this community is to continue to pray for that family, because right there in America, they still have the love of the community at heart. They participate fully in everything that the community is doing as if they are here on ground. So I think we need to continue to pray for them, and God will continue to help them. Once again, I'm looking forward to better things like this in the future. Thank you.
My name is Big David Jr. I'm from Obino, born and brought up in Obino. So this program came up as the first of its kind that will be organized in this season of Owiya Osese celebration. So the program is fun, the program is inspiring, it gives hope to the youth of the community, and it motivated everyone in the town so that towards helping each other, caring for each other, and bringing up creative ideas, programs that can uplift the town, the community for the next level. So I use this medium to appreciate the sponsor, in person of Mr. and Mrs. Michael Balogun, for this great opportunity. You have worked. He has really helped the community. He has assisted us in many ways, especially in the area of finance. I'd like to appreciate you, sir. To say kudos and more grace to your elbow. By this time next year, it shall be a greater one if Christ tarries. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.